Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Heath, and today's video is a very special video to me. This month, September, is Spinal Cord Injury Awareness Month. For those of you who don't know or maybe new to the channel or didn't even realize, I am paralyzed. I was paralyzed in a diving accident September 3rd, 1993. It damaged my C5 and C6 vertebrae, which is about right here. It left me paralyzed from there down. As you can see, I wear gloves and I wear a splint on my hands. The gloves are actually protecting my hands while I'm pushing my wheelchair. The splint actually holds a pencil that I'm able to use to type on the keyboard and things like that. Today's video is about a special charity that is near and dear to my heart. It is the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation. Their mission and their goal has been from day one to find a cure for paralysis. Not only that, to provide resources for individuals who are newly paralyzed or have been paralyzed for a while that may not know these things that help improve their quality of life. And not only that, providing resources for caregivers of those who are paralyzed or dealing with paralysis in some form or fashion. As I said, I was paralyzed in a diving accident September 3rd, 1993. So 29 years ago, I was 16 years old at the time. And back then, there was no internet to be able to Google things on about being paralyzed. There was not a lot of information out there about, paralysis or how to better improve your quality of life. And if it hadn't been for people who actually had dealt with things like paralysis in their jobs and things like that, I wouldn't have known about these things. So that's why it's very important that you support the Reeve Foundation and do what you can to help support the Reeve Foundation, whether it be through financial support or actually just sharing information out there, getting it out there for the individuals. There are so many people out there who are living with paralysis in some form or some fashion who may not have access to resources. I know whenever I'm out and about, I've met so many people who've been paralyzed for many, many years and just don't know about the resources that are available out there for individuals who are paralyzed or even their caregivers, things to help them better take care of individuals who are paralyzed as well. I know from a personal perspective, when I was first paralyzed, it was a whole new experience having to relearn how to do every single thing over in my life. Not being able just to get up and do simple things like, tie your shoes, put your own clothes on, or be able to get up and go to the bathroom for yourself, having to depend upon other people to take care of every single thing and every single aspect of your life in such a personal way that you normally as an individual, you don't have to worry about. So for me personally, as a newly paralyzed individual, it was a trial and error process trying to figure out what worked, what didn't. That's why it's so important for me right now to be able to get this information out here for everybody, getting resources out here for people. That way they don't have to go through the same struggles that I went through when I first became paralyzed. So as I was saying, there are so many people who deal with paralysis on a day-to-day basis. I'm sure that you can just think off the top of your head and you might know someone who has actually been affected by paralysis in their life. Maybe not that person individually, but maybe someone that you know who is a family member who has been paralyzed, whether through spinal cord injury or through a stroke, through an accident or things like that. But that's why it's so important that we get these resources out here and make them available for everyone. As I said, there's so many people who are living with paralysis or some form of paralysis daily. Almost 2% of the U.S. population suffer from some form of paralysis. Even if you live in a different country besides the U.S., there are resources that are available out there for you to provide care. And I'll provide a link down below to the Christopher Reeve Foundation and some other places as well in other countries. There are so many people out there who are living with paralysis in some form or some fashion who don't have access to any type of resources for dealing with paralysis to improve their quality of life. Simple things such as a wheelchair are not available to so many people throughout this world. So getting information out there is absolutely crucial to improving their quality of life. Not only that, improving the longevity and the health of the individuals dealing with paralysis as well. There's quite a bit of information out there that can be used and is available, even if it's not available for your country. Perhaps I'll leave links in the description down below, and I'll pin a comment down below as well for some resources in different countries as well, not only the U.S. Some of these other websites can point you in the right direction and help you get the necessary resources to improve your quality of life as an individual living with paralysis. But anyway, thanks so much for watching this video. Hope you learned something from it. Hope you enjoyed the video and look forward to seeing you in the next one. Until then, much love, peace out, and we'll see you soon.